Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio MASA, where I am joined, as ever, by Mangled Pork and Arumba. Steve isn't here because, he just hates people.
Died of salt.
Died of salt.
Oh my god!
Quite possible.
Talking about salty, I was recording a new series, a new multiplayer collab series of Board Game Night.
Oh right, yeah.
And we actually had someone so salty that after 4 games of Risk, they decided to pull out of the series.
Wow. Was it Potato?
No, it wasn't any of the usual guys.
Oh, right, okay.
I was a new guy.
Really? He pulled out?
Yeah.
I mean, he does have an issue with salt. That's an unhealthy level of salt. But he didn't seem the sort that would ever, say, no, no.
No, Arumba knows the guy.
Oh yeah? You don't want to say his name to protect his identity? Is that the plan?
I just can't be fucked with.
He's not going to be
fucked with the drama.
Would it become massively obvious soon?
Oh no, the series isn't going live. I just decided to chalk it down to a 6-hour wasted fucking day.
Oh,
not salty or anything.
That's not good.
Okay, I'm drawing a mental blank here. Is it supposed to be anything or everything? I can never. It's always the opposite of what I think it is.
It's on there's a thing for it.
There, I've made my thing make sense again.
I think it was everything.
But it's so far away, Stejo. Can you just look at it and tell me?
No, I'm.
Oh wait,
no, it's everything. But there's
everything.
Foreman.
Okay.
There's a blueprint for the train station.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
True.
Yeah, you guys were sitting trying to work out how to do the siding and stuff like that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh yeah, we already have one of these.
Really useful.
Yeah,
so,
smart.
Foreman.
I didn't tell you to use it because I was literally updating it at the end of last episode because it was a bit messed up.
Okay, but you got all the wires. Everything's good.
Everything's done now, and it uses steel chests. It was using iron chests.
Okay. And I see you've got this one set up so that it doesn't have its little, whatever you called it, the issue from last episode with trains deciding to use the turn off.
The siding, yeah.
Which one is it called?
Through and through.
Just train station.
Train station, yeah.
So it's the whole station. Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole station and the track and everything. Just so you can easily just plonk it down, and then you can remove what doesn't need to be there. It's even got belts with a little 4 balancer, and
I see.
it's nice. It's nice. I like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very nice.
Why is this other train stuff here?
Because I'm building it.
For what
I'm
reason?
going to replace the one that you've got.
Why?
Because it'll look
Because he
better.
wants to.
You don't like how far away it is or something?
I don't like the way it looks. I said that before.
Oh. Okay. Well,
It's
long as the copper
a
comes
little thing
in.
I'm going to be working on. What I figured is I'll build it first, and then I can just flick the station over. I can literally just use the same name on the station, so that as far as the train's concerned, nothing changed once I connect it, and then I'll just demolish the old one.
Depending on what you're building, you might want to move this line a bit further away so we've got room.
Yeah,
for
that's what I was
loading
thinking.
Stuff.
That's what I was
Or
thinking.
we could just load it on the inside instead.
Well, see, that was the other thing, is I was going to have 2 stations, and then they could load from each side, just by splitting the belts going down the middle, if that makes sense.
That works.
I appear to have lost my car. Ah, here
This
he is.
train's set up
Look at
to leave when full. Oh, it is. But it's terrible though, because it takes forever.
But you.
Why?
Oh I'm not arguing with this, but you should always use leave when full.
Why would you clog up the train network with trains that aren't full?
I
Because
choose
if it waits
leave
till
when
it's full, then
or if
while
10
it's-
seconds of inactivity.
Well, I always
Otherwise,
have,
you can clog up the station with a train that'll never be full.
I always have when full or after a certain amount of time, because if the factory is using a load of the stuff and the train is just sat at the outpost slowly being loaded, then the factory ends up shutting down while waiting for the train to turn up.
Yep.
Yeah, but then runs
that's a
at
good
full
thing.
speed when the train does turn up.
See, I agree with Stejo. That's more of a binary type thing. Would you rather have the factory run at 70% or 30% efficiency and not maybe notice that it's not running at peak efficiency, or would you rather have the whole thing shut down to have a very clear indicator you need more stuff? To me,
I suppose it all comes back to the how do you build your mining outposts.
Yeah, I still maintain that the train should always have a escape clause in case something happens that means it'll never be full and it'll just sit there indefinitely clogging the station. So
clogging an empty turnabout.
Yeah, but it'll
why
still
would that
never
matter?
leave, so it'll never get to its destination and unload. You'll still end up with a situation where my train is in here. It's half full with copper, but it may as well have no copper at all for all the good it's doing for me over in the copper outpost that it's never going to leave. So
Well,
I always put in an inactivity 10 seconds.
You mean when the outpost's depleted?
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah.
You might not
Well,
notice. You'll notice it eventually, but for a little bit of time you won't.
You'll notice it straight away if you use yet another resource monitor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that little thing up in the top, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, it's brilliant. Like, I put absolutely everything in there because it just means that you can know exactly when you're getting low and when you need to change it over.
I am very shy of belts.
Yeah, I noticed that
me
we haven't added this copper
a lot.
one. I'm gonna add it real quick.
It saddens me quite a lot, in fact. I'm going to have to go back and there's loads of things I'm going to need.
There you go.
Steel chests. I'll take 100 of those.
Why do I have no copper? I'm not requesting any copper. That's why.
That would be a bit of a problem, yes. Dunk. Can I get on? There we go.
Oh shit.
Are you going to quickly make some copper while you're stood there, you?
There's no
I
pause
think-
feature for auto trash. So you like if you say I don't want copper ore,
It'll immediately jump.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, oh, you must not want that. Well,
I'm pretty sure I did, actually.
Yeah, and it's pretty quick about it as well, which is annoying.
it's instantaneous with the vanilla version. It's ridiculous.
There's plenty, or there probably is plenty of trees in the tank, by the way. Plenty of wood, because it's got Roboport on it. So every now and then I go through things and it just sucks up all the trees for me. Okay, I'm getting bored waiting. Go!
It's so annoying. It's another
Right.
thing. If you want to use the trains to commute, we have to wait for them to be full.
No, well, to be fair,
No, you don't,
you
you just
just
tell them.
click on the carriage and say go. I'm not gonna have you back on that one. That's just lazy.
Well, another one is when oh god, everything went laggy as hell when I arrived in the factory. Everything's fine
Ooh,
now.
I found a
Another
tank.
thing is
Someone-
when like
Yeah, that's my tank. It's over there right now, just protecting
That's
things.
this is my tank now. It doesn't appear to have any tank shells though.
Nope. I haven't equipped it for combat. It's literally just my ride.
Ooh, I really quite like this. Having what is it? It's got armor. It's got like a.
Oh yeah, it's very heavily shielded.
That's nice. That's
My
a great
my
kind of-
car was just driving through forests. Didn't matter. The shield could tank it all. It was fine.
Okay, we've got the new iron outpost.
Beep, beep.
You mean the Iron 2 one?
Yeah.
We need more logistics slots, in my opinion.
I'm not even using half of them.
Are we okay to change the worker robot cargo size? To character logistics?
We don't have any purple signs anyway.
Oh,
Oh fuck. Oh, that was lucky.
well.
I just slammed in the
swap
back of a
over.
train that was full of iron ore.
And right, Arumba, where did you pop my tank?
I'm using it.
you
Killing
just-
some robots right now, or some bases right now.
Oh, right, okay.
I like the idea of having shields on the tank because then you can just drive it into enemy bases.
Yep. And it's got a
Wait,
roboport, so it'll repair itself if it takes any damage anyway.
So does anyone
Well-
happen to have any alien artifacts on them at the moment?
Nope.
That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get some equipment so I can make some actual
Because it
armor.
wouldn't surprise me if we're like having to go out and kill inviters to get the artifacts, and someone's just wandering around with like 200.
I've got 143 on me.
Well, there you go then.
I was out doing an outpost. I was literally just coming back.
Well played. I approve. Massive levels of approval.
Hopefully, because we've got more copper, we'll get more circuits so that we can get more processing units, so we can get more parachute stuff.
I swear this tank
Idea.
Aavak feels like a bulldozer.
I know,
Its
it's crazy,
shields.
isn't it?
Awesome. I'll give
Yeah,
it back, I
modules.
promise.
No,
Just-
no, you carry on using it, dude. I don't mind.
We don't have modules being made yet, do we?
No.
Should I set that up?
Sure.
Yeah. If you don't mind.
In that case, how many assemblers would we want for each kind? Because I usually just make one per different kind of module.
Lots. Except efficiency modules, just make the first ones because they're literally useless.
Literally useless.
We need the
Oh, not literally useless. Practically, in practicality, they're useless.
you need the third ones for something, don't you?
No?
Yeah,
Or was that rocket
modulo,
defense?
module Power Armor Mark II requires Tier 3.
Oh, does
There
it?
you go.
Tier 3 efficiency modules?
Yep.
Oh.
Like
Shows you
5
how
of
often I make
What
It's
is
only
it that
5.
uses the?
power armor.
What is it that uses level 3 processing ones? No, not. I mean productivity ones. Is there
All
something
of
that
the-
uses
all of
those,
the
or was
buildings.
that?
All of the buildings in an Arumba base. every smelter, everything that could
Uses
possibly use
productivity
them.
mods, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They all
Maybe
need it.
rocket defense that use them or
So-
something.
Do we want to set up this copper outpost to be able to load 2 trains?
I don't
I
think it's necessary.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't remember a time where I've ever had to do that.
No, I don't think we really need to worry
I'm
about it.
with
for
you
that.
as well.
I've realized that if our main bus keeps expanding enough, it's actually going to arrive at the copper base.
Yeah, so you need to get that mined quickly.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
it's going to be standing in the way of progress.
Anyway, speaking of that progress, so if I was to just make like a 3x3 grid of assemblers, each making one different module kind, would that be not enough or what? I'd probably make some extra level 1 speed module assemblers because they're
Just do
needed
the-
for a bunch of stuff.
Location.
Just do the ratios.
Right, what are the ratios? Because I don't bother with them.
You gotta figure it out.
I was going to say, just figure it out, man.
Well, I assume that you've already got some sort of standardized build that you always use.
No, good luck.
No.
Figure it out.
Because the way I always do it is I just
Okay.
make one of each kind, because I don't need them particularly fast, I just need them eventually.
Okay, I've given up on.
Your entire factory must be mind-numbingly slow. What have you given up on, Arumba?
I've completely given up on using laser turrets because I'm realizing now how overpowered Aavak's tank is. I'm just going to drive through the enemy bases. Why use lasers when I can just... I just got to an achievement, you know, destroy 10 spawners via impact. It's very effective.
It's super effective.
This tank is nigh... Oh, nope. I was going to say it's invulnerable, but it's not quite invulnerable.
It's not quite.
It's up there, though.
I was expecting to see a tank has exploded, but it's just been damaged according to the alarms.
All this thing needs is some personal lasers.
Yeah, personal lasers suck though. They
Yeah,
just
but-
don't do enough damage.
It's enough
That's another you
to
can throw at it.
take care of some of the biters that chase you around.
Yeah, I suppose it is enough to, deal with the little piddly ones that just annoy you, but... right. I'm sending the train back. Hmm.
I think I might have went a bit far away. Oh, no, not really. No, that's fine.
What's being damaged?
The tank.
The robots in the tank, yeah. Yeah, they do have a tendency of just jumping out and getting walloped by biters.
I'm just turning around and driving over the big biters. It's just like, I don't need weapons, just drive the tank on them.
Have we had behemoths yet?
The blue ones. I don't think they're behemoths.
No, behemoths are the green ones.
Yeah, so just the blue ones so far. You can type /evolution. Evolution.
Never
We're
do
at,
that, let's try it.
0.65, so we're not even close to having the big ones. The real big ones.
You're at this, DJ.
And my element, mate.
Ah, I was going to say that sounded like a wistful sigh.
What are you
Building
getting as
some,
a coal deposit?
On some outposts. Destroying trees. Life is good.
Excellent.
Are you
Oh,
burning them?
I really need to grab some of my own coal to make poison capsules to destroy these trees more efficiently. Because right now I'm picking the trees up, and I mean, although I like having the corpses of my enemies in my pockets, it's kind of annoying. Takes too long.
Hey, Aavak, have you tested this tank out versus a train?
no, I have not.
How does it fare in a head-on collision with a train? Shall we try it?
Destroy my train.
Yeah, I'm just
There.
about to hook up the other station, so as soon as I've done that, the train will be back on its way.
Okay, I've returned your tank to you. Thank you. I now have 250 alien science goodies. Thanks.
Yay!
Triplets.
I'm glad that
Going-
the tank was useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna use some to build my own tank with my own blackjack.
It's crazy
But
fun.
no
isn't it?
hookers.
Let's be honest, it is ridiculous fun. Everyone should have a super tank.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be.
I don't know, man. Always takes me ages to build a tank.
Well, they're
Can't be done with
surprisingly.
that.
Like, okay, my main complaint about tanks usually is how slow they are, but turns out you put a couple, well, even
Legs on
Aavak
them.
just had one
Yeah.
leg in it, and it's pretty reasonably quick. It's not
Mhm.
nothing to complain about, really.
Coming up with designs for this module production, and I'm sure that it's going to give many people headaches.
It's fine.
I still wish there was a button when placing blueprints that would allow the robots to deconstruct anything of yours that's in the way.
Of yours,
you know how
it's
they
in
do
the
it?
way.
Yeah, so you hold shift and they'll deconstruct trees.
Yeah.
But what about your own stuff? Like, because I've got walls that's in the way right now, so I need to go and manually deconstruct some walls
Mm-hmm.
in order to place the blueprint.
Does this
Oh,
break
yeah.
your brain, Arumba, or is it okay?
Well, it doesn't. I'm not gonna judge.
Well done, Arumba.
Whatever works, man.
As long as it gets it done.
I think just off the top of my head, the ratio is like 1 to 2
I
to
think it is
4.
1, yeah, 1, 2, 4.
But
Because each one
I,
requires 4 of the previous thing, but the assemblers do it twice as fast.
right, but there's one of them, and I don't remember which one it is. It's either productivity or
Oh
efficiency.
yeah, one of
One of
them
them's
is wrong,
weird.
and
It's
it's
like 1
probably
to
just
10.
like.
I don't know why.
Let me find it. I think it might. Yeah, I think it might be productivity. Oh no, it's efficiency. Efficiency module 3s require 5 efficiency module 2s.
Instead of 4. Why did they? Why?
I fully expect it to be a mistype.
Because it just
No.
seems so strange that it's like all of the tier 3s require 4 except for 1. Why would it be different? Why?
That's a mistype.
Damn it. These are the wrong way
Okay.
around.
So
Or
is
I could
the
set the assemblers up like this. I could go even weirder.
Oh god. Even weirder.
Oh yeah, I like this. This is good.
Hmm.
This is good craziness.
Why can I not place these signals down the way I want to? This is curious.
I'm very curious.
That is annoying. Basically,
Honestly,
I've
this
got
weirdness
the,
is so weird that
station
it
back
actually
to
makes
front
the
of
belts.
factory. Actually, wait. No, I can do it. I can just reverse it. Never mind. I was being very, very dumb.
That's not like you.
I think I've
Okay.
gone too crazy with my design.
There we go. That's fine. I'll just need to change the orientation of the station. It will be fine. Yoink.
Ooh, I forgot how far underground blue belt can go. It's ridiculously good. Yes, Dejo, I'm using blue belt. Don't get upset. But you don't need a blue belt. Yellow belt.
You don't need a blue belt.
You don't, but it's so much more convenient for space. It's like you miss out on a few things, but you gain in other ways, right? The space efficiency is very convenient. The visual appeal of it is also very nice.
Yes.
The space
Oh, this is
efficiency
gonna be
and the
very
unlimited
bad.
map.
Well,
I
I've got
can
all of the
I can
copper.
agree that if you find something more visually appealing, they'll just do it, as long as it doesn't sacrifice productivity or efficiency.
How annoying.
okay,
I'm
so
definitely
that
sacrificing something to make these modules.
that copper train was
Looks
working, right?
terrible, I love it.
Yeah, I was just swapping it over, but then because the T junction is the opposite orientation to the way I was expecting it to be, I just decided, oh, I'll just jig the station itself and have it go the other direction. But so I had to delete the station, so then copper one, the actual station copper one disappeared, and now I've got to move all of the boxes because they're just slightly out of alignment. And oh my
Oh god, yeah.
Right. Well, the lane is now there, so the train could get to copper one. In fact, it's on its way. There we go. And then I can just use the train to unload all of the stuff that's in the chest. Because I didn't think of that when I told it to be deconstructed. It was like, oh yeah, I'll just quickly move all of this around. And then of course, oh wait, yeah, I haven't got enough inventory to pick up all of these things. Oh my lord. It'll be on its way very shortly because basically all of these chests have just been gathering copper the whole time anyway. So we'll be good. And with that, we can wrap up the episode. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay. Well, with the copper train leaving the new station and heading back to the base, we're going to have to say goodbye. I hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next, or rather us for the next episode. But until next time, take care, everyone.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
See you soon.